the Generic Geriatric Cyclist. I'm John Smith, the Generic Geriatric Cyclist, and welcome to Part 3 of our ride along 9W and environs from the George Washington Bridge to Bear Mountain. At this point, we're starting in Stony Point with the goal of completing the ride at the summit of Bear Mountain. If you recall from Episode 2, I cut off at the Corkscrew just before Haverstraw and left 9W for a while to avoid the heavy traffic. I'm going down by the river for a safer and more scenic ride along River Road. After that nice ride along the river, we're heading back to 9W, uphill. And here's a hidden jewel, a monument to local residents who fought in World War I, with a spring to fill your water bottle, right on 9W. The road surface is variable along this stretch. Some areas are smooth, while others are torn up, especially near the shoulders. It can feel like mountain biking sometimes, but it gets better in a little while. It's a Saturday, and there should be more bicycle traffic. The cloudy weather might have scared some people away when they made the decision to ride or not to ride in the early morning. Also, the cycling traffic thins out after Nyack. Only the most dedicated go all the way to Bear Mountain. Let's enjoy this downhill stretch and take in some of the Hudson River scenery. Your legs are getting a nice little break before the challenge of Bear Mountain. Feel the lactic acid leave your legs, or whatever you can tell yourself to face the challenges ahead. This is one of the bumpy sections of the road that I was telling you about. But who's complaining? It's still going downhill. We're coming to another decision point now. Most riders stay on 9W for a 9/10 of a mile climb. I'm going to bear right and take the paved trail that parallels the road. Give me a break, I'm an old guy. A nicely paved surface, no crazy drivers, so what could go wrong? This is more like it. Smooth surface, shade, no traffic. Lightning never strikes twice, does it? Coming back onto 9W now. Don't you love smooth pavement? I could ride on this type of surface all day long. Right now, we're less than a half mile to the foot of Bear Mountain. So savor the moment. This is the last flat pavement you'll see for about 5 miles. As the great Yogi Berra once said, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. Bear left and go up Bear Mountain. Stay straight and go to the bridge. I'm not doing that, but even if I was, I always like to take a little detour onto Iona Island. You never know what you might see in this marshland bird preserve. You're now within the confines of Bear Mountain State Park. Check out the main lodge when you come to a traffic circle. Little known fact, the Brooklyn Dodgers did their spring training here during World War II. We're on Perkins Memorial Drive now. This is the road that takes us to the summit. When you see how easily I'm passing these cyclists, just remember, I'm driving my car. We're getting closer to the top. Seeing a runner here is a fairly rare sight. But just remember on the way back down that there are no guardrails. Hang on now, because great views and a sense of accomplishment greet you once you get to the tower. And pat yourself on the back. You've earned it. So now it's time to get your picture taken and savor the views. Stretch out the moment especially if this is your first time. Meet my new hero, Dave. Cycling up Bear Mountain is routine for him. Make sure you take the time to take in views like this, and this, and this, and this. So now we've come to the end of the 9W trilogy. This is the Generic Geriatric Cyclist signing off. Please check out my channel for more cycling adventures. Safe and happy riding. That's all, folks.